Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Verenji Stella. So, the month of April, we decided to go down all the way to the land of 1,000 Hills, Rwanda, and focused on this national park that has so much to offer. As Rwanda gets to remember the events of 1994, 30 years down the road, we decided to show you how much progress, how much healing as a country that they have been going through. And of course, we decided to focus on the lodges within this national park. I know that it has been nothing short of just impression, just motivating, captivating, even influencing you to get out of your comfort zone. For me, the story for Rwanda, I hope that one day we get to hear Rwanda not only for what they lost, but for so much that they have been able to build. This is the final property, the final lodge that I'm going to be showcasing, but I just wanted to mention some of the honorable lodges that I could mention right now. Bishop's House is one of the lodges. Bishop's House, shout out to you guys. You are doing a great job. Just like you hear its name, it's a home. It was formerly a bishop's home, and now it is open for guests and very boutique, quite beautiful. Their pool area, their spa game is so on 100, is so on fire. So I wanted to shout out to Bishop's House. The other would be Five Volcanoes Boutique Hotel, and this actually is the one that hosted me during my stay in Rwanda. Hi guys, thank you so much for the good job. This is also one breathtaking property, and I like that they have bathtubs in all their deluxe rooms. They also have a room for the handicapped, in case those who have mobility issues, they can stay in this lodge. And of course, their main area for me was the highlight. Their meals were so delicious. Thank you so much. I loved my time there. I would like to say shout outs to Amicus Hotel. Now, Amicus is in Musanze, just about 30 minutes away from Volcanoes National Park at the park headquarters. So this could also be another one that you consider for your stay. And guys, in case you're just passing through, please pass by Amicus for their meatballs. I will refund your money if you have tasted better meatballs. Trust me, I can put my money on that. And of course, the best guide in Rwanda. If you ever need a tour through Rwanda, you of course, obviously have to get in touch with this guy. His name is Ejid. He's just amazing. He is the best right there for anything Rwanda. That is the guy to contact. Also, Vincent is another one for all information regarding Rwanda, their permits, their rates, and all things there in between. Vincent is also another person, and I want to say thank you to Sofiane, who was my guide, and also my guide, I believe he's either Derek or Kevin in Kigali, who took me through. And speaking of Kigali, I have to send my shout outs to Governor's Residence. This is the place you need to book for your next stay in Kigali City. Yes, in Kigali City, it's so intimate as well, very boutique. It has probably about 5-6 rooms all through, so you get to enjoy your time here. Now guys, for the final lodge, it must be one and only Gorilla Nest Lodge. Guys, one and only. I had a very grand entrance here. The welcome that I was given. So guys, I was in a tiny car during my stay here. I was in a tiny car, and I remember driving through. First of all, when you get to the property, the gates themselves, I remember them opening. I'm like, heaven, Garden of Eden, is this you? Because it looks so nice. And I remember when they opened, like, this so much green, the forest, the trees. Guys, one and only is breathtaking. Is you take it in and take it out. No, you get it out and then take it in. You just absorb everything that you get to see. So we drove in and I started hearing drums, some sounds. I'm like, wait, what's going on? Only to get to the entrance of the hotel, and guess what, guys? They were singing for me, and that is what they give all the guests who get to go to Gorilla Nest, one and only in Kinigi. I felt rich, I felt empowered, I felt like I could order for a property there and then. I felt like I could buy shares in Google. I just felt like there and then I had arrived, people. I had arrived because of that welcome that I was given. So guess what? I did not put that on camera because I did not expect it. It was too much for me. But I have actually the one for departure, because guess what? You get it twice. You get the grand entrance, the grand welcome, but also you get that warm hug back home as you depart from this property. Okay, that is all if you do not arrive past 7, because of course these people have families, they have to go back to them. Now, one and only Gorilla Nest has 10 king tree. I need to get this right. So they have 10 forest king tree house. That is how they call them. This could be considered as their standard rooms. And then after that, they have the double queen tree house, which have 4 rooms. They only have 4 rooms at the property, and this could take all up to 3 packs. And of course, they have the Virunga suite. These are 5 suites at the property, and then they have the Ingaji suite 1 and the silverback suite just 1. The silverback suite is their most expensive suite, but I fell in love with the Ingaji suite. The view that it has is very nice, and also all their suites have outside bathtubs. That means that you are so private. You're surrounded by trees. It is too private. You cannot tell the next cottage where it is when you are staying in these suites. Guys, one and only is so grand. I mean, it's too big. I couldn't even take it in. It has a helipad on its own. You could fly into this property. And I have a feeling Jennifer Lewis, the actress from Blackish, that's where she stayed. I was watching a special of hers, and they showed those guys who welcome you, the African troop that welcomes you, and I could swear, I think that is where she stayed. So Rwanda has truly just really marketed itself as the place to be, because we do not have such that kind of level of excellency or lodging and star over 5 star. I could put Singita and one and only over 5 star, honestly, because of not only what they have to offer, but also how you feel when you get into this. So the property has 3 restaurants, but I was able to visit 2. There is the Hana Cottage, and guess what? I'll mention this at the end. And then there is the Nest. The Nest is so cozy. It's nice. There's the Nest, just like gorillas make nests every single evening for their families to sleep. So this is the Nest at Gorilla Nest Lodge, one and only. But also they have the Hana Cottage, and this is really it has the back vibes, it's laid back, it's not too much, too soon going on for it, just like the Nest. But this one, it has really those vibes, the rustic vibes, if I may say. But also the Hana Cottage gets to hold the game room. So they have the pool table in there. And the thing that caught me when I was in the Hana Cottage is that they have these small saucers that were made by Versace. And these ones go for about 30, if I'm not mistaken. It could be 3K or 30K per saucer, guys. Small plates like this, very expensive.
No, I have to. Wait, it's actually real, you guys.
It is real. Only made for Rwanda and Gorilla's Nest.
Okay.
So I liked that touch of luxury. And of course, if you know one and only, they have very many resorts all across the world, not only in Africa, but I mean across the globe. They have very many lodges, very many resorts. And one that I actually want to visit in the near future is one and only Nyungwe House. And this is in another park within Rwanda. It's within Nyungwe Forest National Park. So that's where that property is, and I'll be looking forward to it. But just like most of the other lodges that I've shown you, massage is not included while you stay at the one and only. But also here they have their own vegetable garden that you can enjoy, and personal butlers. Now for all suites, they get to give you a personal chef upon request. If you want it, you can have your special meals made in the comfort of your stay. These guys do not want you to dirten your clothes, so of course they'll give you a cape to cover your hair while going for gorilla trekking. They'll give you gaiters, they'll give you tracksuits, they'll give you everything that you need. And of course I got to see the packages they give while you go for your trekking experience. The thing that one of the things that stood out for me at one and only, guess what? Every night you get a gift. Yes. So for those of us whose love language is gifts, trust me, you should consider staying at the one and only, because every single night you get to have yourself a gift. But also the other thing is that, first of all, since it's so grand, even their own staff, they get to be driven in. So I liked that part of it. But also the other thing, Wi-Fi is everywhere. I mean, you could just be walking around amongst the the stars and then the trees, and you can access your Wi-Fi anywhere. And speaking of that, they have different gazebos in different places in case you need to take a walk, in case you need to relax outside your room. They have that organized for you. They have a pool area heated as well, and a spa at this resort. What am I forgetting? Of course, they have the tabs in the room. All rooms have TVs, just like Singita. All rooms have TVs in them. And then even I got to take some of the goodies and some of the little snacks from One and Only. So that is quite amazing. And the greatest of them all, that thing that I have been just holding on to, guess what? I had dinner at One and Only in the Hannah Cottage restaurant, guys. So I have two things to say about that. First of all, I had dinner at the one and only Gorilla Nest. But guess what? It was the local cuisine night. I had beans at the five-star lodge. How? How? I can't believe I'll never know how pork ribs at the one and only Gorilla Nest tastes like. I can't believe that each night I keep on thinking about the chicken breast. How does the chicken breast of Gorilla Nest taste like? Because I did not get to test it, but guess what?
So this is the first time I'm testing. This is a starter. I know that is garlic bread and that's cheap, but I don't know what I'm eating here. So let's see how it goes. I'm confused. Apparently, you're supposed to. Meanwhile, I'm done with this. Thank you. So apparently, you're supposed to do it like this, right? And then you smell it. Okay, and then.
JD, I was behind for your food tonight. Today is a special day. It's a local feast. It's a day we prep our food according to the local ingredients. So that's why I'm going to tell you more stories about our local food. I'm going to start from the big things. This one is a chicken skewer and a fish skewer. Also, this one is an Irish potato. This one is a chapati. It's a local flatbread. This one we call that agatogo. Agatogo, that's like stewed vegetable, which is based on green banana. This one and vegetables.
Also, wait, is it what in Uganda we call akatogo?
You got agatogo?
Yeah.
There's a bean. There's a banana and vegetables.
Yes, banana and we can either do it with beans or combine it with or cowpeas.
Yes, yeah. They're the same. Yes. Also, this one we call it bishimbo. Bishimbo is just the beans, tomato sauce. Also have this one akaunga and then spinach for this side. Also have the salad. This one. So just look at the spinach, onion, pepper, that's kachumbari. Also have two sauces. This one, tomato nourish, is very nice to share with.
I tested brochette, which happens to be chicken skewers, but this is actually a Rwandan cuisine that I got to taste. Ibihimba, I hope I have it right. Either Ibihimbo or Ibihimba. Those are beans within Rwanda. So we'll tell. Well, I don't know, one of the two. Forgive me if I'm, pulling the language apart. I got to taste Ivilai. Ivilai happens to be potatoes, Irish potatoes. Yes. And of course, my dietary requirements, I could not have fish, but there was fish on the menu, but I could not have that. Of course, the best selection of wines, and the chef was quite amazing. They get to explain to you your whole meal, how it was prepared, and they had spinach in there as well. It was a healthy meal, and trust me, however much I wanted the meaty stuff, but I should say I was so glad I got to taste the local cuisine at One and Only, just tasting Rwanda food, knowing what it tastes like. And guys, there is a huge debate that I'm having. People say Uganda has the tastiest pineapples. I must say that however much I love my country, Rwanda gave me a second thought, you guys, because when I was there, part of my dessert, I was given fruit, and I remember tasting a pineapple that has dropped from heaven. That pineapple was so good, you people. It was so good. But dinner under the stars at One and Only Gorilla Nest crowned my whole tour experience in Kinigi, in Volcanoes National Park. And that is how we are wrapping this. Now, guys, the time has come. We have shown you this and that. But now it's time for you to let us know what has been your favorite lodge. Where would you stay? Where is your next trip to amongst all the lodges that we have offered throughout this series? Again, I hope that the story of Rwanda, it's not necessarily that we forget the events of 1994, but I hope that this is a time to re-event that story, that it doesn't end with the pain and the bloodshed that happened, but also the wins that they have been able to make these 30 years. Guys, let the voting begin. In the next episode, I'll be letting you know what got the most votes, which lodge each one preferred. I'll be sending shout outs to you. So please like, share, comment, and let us know what you thought about this whole special that we just dedicated to Rwanda and the lodges in Volcanoes National Park. My name is Renji Stella. Thank you so much for going on this journey with me. Until next time. Mwah.